All right, we got a glare going today, don't we? That's not gonna be good. Maybe if we do something a little bit more like this. Is that any better? No, not really. Sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna, what's going on? Just looking. Welcome. Yeah, there's gonna be a glare today. It'll be okay. Hold on. There we go. We're just getting things set up. There we go. Fuck this. Don't need that. Okay, I think this will work. You know, we're making progress here, so thank you for your patience. Turn that way, make some room over here. What's up, Daenerys? How you doing? Sorry, we're just doing like an Uno reverse card situation here. But we'll be okay. We're gonna get situated and we will be good. There we go. All right. It's in the picture. We'll be okay. Put the stove right there. We're good. Show your tits, bro, Wally Wilson. Good at something. Don't ever do it for free. Thank you for asking. You know, we're going to get started. We're going to marinate some shrimp, and cook some beans, make a mojito. It'll be a nice casual affair. So the nice thing about shrimp is you don't got to marinate them forever. We're going to make our quick marinade. It'll take, you know, I don't know, 20 minutes for them to marinate and it'll be fine. It will be fine. So make sure your knife's all ready to go. You're not really going to use it that much today, but you know, I like rituals, kind of like a crackhead, but that's all right. Let your knife stay nice and sharp for longer. Oh, what's up, the boy? How you doing? I know. I love this time slot. You know, a lot less freaks. You sharpen like old people? I won't hold your youth against you, David Ventura. There's no substitute for experience. So we'll call this the marinator, all right? That's what we're going to use. Let's get some garlic in there. I don't know, 3-4 cloves should be plenty. We'll give these a crush, get the skin off. What's up, Mariah? How you doing, hon? Yeah, we might want some more than this. Give it a good crush. Skin comes away nicely. We're gonna mince it anyways, so the only time I wouldn't do this is in a trash bowl. Kind of a pain in the ass cooking from this side because I don't have a shelf underneath me here. Ciao, ciao, come stai? I keep finding pizza making live streams. Help me get out. Well, ain't no pizza here, buddy. I mean, that should be plenty of garlic, you know? Your lighting kind of sucks. Yeah, well, normally I don't make dinner at 8 a.m., but I'm working night shift this week, so here we are. There you go, Wally. You're not seeing righty without paying a premium, though. We're gonna marinate some shrimp, it'll be good. You know there's going to be some sugar going in here. Well, you know, yeah. Gotta give the people what they want. You know, let's go a tablespoon of sugar in there, yeah. Actually, let's make it 1.5. That's going to be way more sugar than you need, but it's alright. Full shot of tequila. A little bit of triple sec. And we're going to put that lime down. Now, if you roll it out, give it a hard time, it'll be a lot easier to juice. Don't. Did it make you nervous? What are we talking about? Alright. Lime juice in. We're just going to use a whole lime. Ooh, she's a squirter. It's usually a good thing. Well, I don't know about good. You want it to be controlled. You want it to go in the direction that you want it to go. You don't want it to, you know, just go all, you don't want it to spray all over the place. That gets a little bit messy. But you definitely don't want a dry lime because that's not cool. We're just going to make some shrimp, you know. Shrimp, beans, maybe a salad. A mojito, who knows? Throw that in the trash bowl. A little bit of olive oil. Let's mince your garlic up. The garlic's going to stay in there the whole time, so make sure you get all the skin out. You're just going to go for a mince here, or a fine chop. I don't care how you define it. It really comes down to how big do you want your floaties at the end of the day to be. Garlic's going to go in there. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Chili powder, sure. We're going to get a good amount of that in there. Cumin. Dogs for a little bit. I'm going to put the fork down. You want a fork for this? Anita, Kiko! Lost him. Alright, now whisk that together. Dissolve it all. Some fresh parsley. We'll dice that up, throw that in there as well. Chili. Salt and pepper your shrimp. Black pepper. Give them a little hand job, mix them all up here. Oh yeah, they're not getting in. Alright, so you get your marinade here, you know. Let's go ahead. Oh, whoops. Make sure to mix them in. You want your shrimp submerged. Make sure all the flavors blends there. Place your marinade just in case you need to adjust it. And if it doesn't have a little bit of tequila burn in it, you know, you're probably a drunk. Alright, we'll set that aside. We'll let it marinate for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. No, not ceviche. Just a quick, dirty marinade here. Let's get our board cleaned up so we can move on to the next step here. Oops. What come of that? Here you go. Yeah, I'll work on my preferences. These are frozen. I like frozen shrimp just because I can keep them in the freezer. They thaw out, ready to go, and I can do whatever I want with them. Yeah. So let's crush some ice up here. There we go. Now you got your highball, Collins glass, whatever you want to call it. We're going to take that handful of mint. We're going to throw that in there. And you know what else we're going to throw in there? We're going to take a clean paper towel and rinse our whatever. We're not going to use simple syrup. We're just going to use sugar, and it'll be okay. Some sugar in there. Now we're going to beat up that mint in there. I've kind of screwed this up because ice is going to make it hard for that sugar to dissolve, but I'm over it. Got your ice in there. Oh, thank you, full day. Got full lemon. Yeah, all that sugar is going to be trapped at the bottom. I screwed that up. This ain't my best work, but guess what? Moving on with our lives, inspected for seeds. This appears to be seedless. Once again, squeeze it, hope for a squirter. Or at least something that's going to give you a lot of juice. And if you're not into squeezing and having fun with it, you can just use a juicer to maximize your lime squeeze. Fanny lip is hanging out. That's nice. You know. Take some rum. We'll call it 2 ounces. Make it a full 2 shots. Why not? True double. Take a bar spoon, give it a stir. this night here in Mizoram. Is that Mexico? Is it halal? I don't know. Is rum halal? I mean, other than that, yeah, the meal's gonna be halal, I think. Give it a good stir. Top it with soda water, and you can garnish with, you know, lime peel or something like that if you're into that type of thing. That's refreshing. Alright. Ice is going back in the refrigerator. So what we got here, some beans from yesterday. They've been seasoned with ghost pepper and the oil, some garlic, green chilies, and I used them in a breakfast burrito, and it was excellent. But let's go ahead and reheat those. Got a can of corn here. So let's go ahead and pop a top on that. And yeah, I guess you could have drained it beforehand, but guess what? It really doesn't matter. That did its thing, and I will be right back. Doing something with the chainsaw. Ciao, Columbia. The key would be to bring on vacation. Here's your shrimp marinade. Don't those look good? Well, that does its thing. Got other stuff to do, right? The sad-looking cucumber from yesterday. All right, where'd it go? Yeah, it looks pretty sad, yeah. But guess what? That's not actually that sad. We're gonna take it. And we're gonna dice it. tomatoes in, just like that. We got this sad looking tomato, so let's go ahead and make sure it didn't live its life in vain. Salad just like that. I mean, I think a red onion is a better salad onion than a white onion. So that's what we got here. I'm hoping it's still good. I think it probably will be. Definitely some bad spot. Ooh, this looks a little bit sus. So I'm going to take the good parts and toss the shit part, you know, because you know what you don't want? To ruin a fucking dish because you were too cheap to get another onion and you were trying to go cheap. So you got nothing crazy going on. Tomato, cucumber, onion, alright? I think he serves in Florida. No, I live in Hawaii. That would be very nice of you. Yeah. These things happen, Wally. I understand your pain. I got a microphone, I just haven't set it up yet. Maybe tomorrow's the day, you know? Some of us actually have jobs. So we got that going on. Let's get some lemon juice in there. Get some olive oil in there. Salt. Sure, some oregano, why not? Sure, a little cumin. What else is handy? Thyme, sure. I'm really hoping I'll grab black pepper one of these times. And just make sure you give it a good mix up together. Needs a little bit of sugar. Not a ton, but definitely a little bit though. Yeah, it's not bad. Take some fresh parsley here, and then we'll throw that in with the salad as well. Oh yeah, coast of Brazil, yeah, those are all cool. You know, just for color. And I don't have any cilantro, or I would add that in there too, but. You sure in Oahu? Yeah, I'm in Oahu. Yeah, North Shore is cool. I'm gonna save this and put it on at the very end. Now we got some time to burn, you know, while the beans cook, shrimp's marinating. And once we start cooking the shrimp, they'll be quick and fast and dirty. I like it. Might even be a little bit exciting, who knows? What do we got? Just trying to heat up on that, accelerate that process a little bit. Here's a little bit of salt. Don't be afraid to adjust. And a tablespoon of butter, you know. Mojito. Very good. Yeah, the dog's gonna bark at the landscaping guy. I would too if I was a dog. leftover lunch, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. Apparently, the landscaping guy comes on Tuesdays. The things you learn. Yeah, this is not a very exciting story, is it? But what are you gonna do about it? You win some, you lose some. There's a lid for that. Pull the lid off of this. Now we're getting to the fun part. Crank that up to medium heat. And we're prepared. Lighter ready to go. Ooh, that one's greasy. That might not be good. There we go. Salad. Set that off to the side. There's things happen, Terry. And just for you. Just for you. Are you implying I should button up, Harry? Oh, we're absolutely pro lemon. And limes, if that's your thing. Shrimp in the marinade. That didn't work. Probably shouldn't have put all the liquid in, but probably should have just put the shrimp in, but that's okay. mean to put it out. It's alright. Yeah, this is kind of a fail. So definitely don't put all the marinade in the bowl. You don't need all the club soda bottle. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. So take your shrimp out of the marinade and then put them in the pan and then hit them with a shot of tequila. Because shrimp are sensitive and you don't want to overcook them. And go ahead. Make sure you get an on-time pull-out. And these are little guys too. Not my best work. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but it's alright. And that's also why they look like they were boiled and have no color. I screwed the pooch on that one, folks. But it's alright. Turn that down to medium. Let that sauce reduce into something sticky and sweet. And we might be able to save it, alright? Here we got black beans and corn. Drain the liquid off. Still gonna look good for the picture, so I'm not too upset about it. Reduce that sauce down. That should be pretty good here. We'll get there in a second here. Phenomenal. Actually, they're not overcooked that badly. They just look like it. Waiting, we can chop some parsley real quick. Have that ready to distribute. Where did my fork go? I guess I will go with my fork. Not my best work, but still, you know, lots of colors. It's gonna get the job done. Well, I'm gonna get a picture. I'll be back. Yeah, I mean, I still got some work to do to perfect this one, Daenerys, but it's not bad for first attempt. For just making something up, so it's gonna be delicious. I mean, all them colors, that's got me, and it's healthy, yeah. Thank you, JW. Thank you all for staying with us. So you got black bean corn salad there. I mean, the beans were leftovers. Kiko! A little salad, tomato, cucumber, onion, lemon juice, olive oil, seasoning, and shrimp in a dirty marinade made out of margarita. So, we'll see. Probably next time I will drain the shrimp for the marinade. Hey, Kiko, quiet! I will drain the shrimp from the marinade versus putting all the marinade in it, because there's too much liquid and it turned into kind of a situation where the shrimp boiled instead of fried, but it's alright. I cooked. I didn't really get that sear on them that I was hoping for, because there was too much liquid in the pan. But I did pull them out before they overcooked, so not all bad. Yeah. I mean, the beans have enough carbs, the corn has a lot of sugar and carbs in them. It'll be alright. And pairing all that with a stout mojito was an excellent choice. I mean, you could almost eat this with a spoon. What do you got going on today, Daenerys? I can't complain about that. I definitely support doing YouTube on company time. 100% in favor of it. looks nice. Like homemade salsa. Not so bad. I gotta say, I don't think it matters, to be honest. So a little bit too much liquid in the marinade there, but shrimp, prawns, whatever you call it, black bean, corn salad, and then a salad. Tomato, cucumber, and onion. So a lot of liquid. Probably should have made the mistake of just dumping the whole bowl with the marinade and the shrimp into the fry pan. Next time, I'll make sure to just put the shrimp in and not all the marinade. And the shrimp kind of, boiled and instead of seared, what I wanted. And then I had to reduce the sauce, and yeah. I appreciate that, Mama. I really do. You're gonna have to help me out on that one, OSI team. What the hell is Pinot Grigio Carbonara? I am concerned, and you might need to see a medical professional. But I am intrigued, and I will walk to Crazy Town with you. I hate to break it to you, but that's not carbonara. Where would you put the white wine into carbonara? Yeah, I mean, the landscape crew is in the neighborhood. Oh, hold on, I gotta go talk to this guy. Yes, sir. Alright, sorry, I had to go talk to the Yog boys. Alright, I'm sure I'll run you through. It tastes so much better than original. Alright, I'll play ball. OGSI team, where do you put the white wine into the cooking process for carbonara? No, I am not a photographer. I'm just curious because traditionally there's nothing acidic in carbonara. You got the guanciale, you got your Parmesan or Pecorino or whatever cheese you're going to want, you got your eggs, salt, pepper, and that's about it, yeah? I mean, part of okay. So, just using the white wine, probably what, 2 tablespoons, quarter cup, something like that. Add it. Wieners! But quarter cup, 2 tablespoons, white wine, something like that, to add a little bit of acidity to the cream sauce that you're making. I could get behind that. You could probably also get the same effect with a squeeze of lemon juice, I think. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're doing. You know, if I'm making Alfredo, I'll usually, and I know that's an American bastardized recipe or whatever. I'll usually add either a little bit of white wine or a little bit of lemon juice or something like that. Yeah, cool beans. I'm not her master. She can go where she wants. Saucepan. But thank you, Mom. I don't know about the orange juice on that. I will say, some people probably like it and it may be very good, but carbonara, I like the saltiness, I like the creaminess. If I'm ordering carbonara, I don't want anything sweet, and it'd be one. I have two, so they already got their girlfriend there. But no, there's just some landscape crew outside. They're doing their supposed Yeah, I mean, sushi's pretty good. But, to break it to you, I can give two shits what my moderators in their free time. Live and let live. Yeah, for a couple weeks. Should maybe back to normal tomorrow. Maybe I'll be back to normal in August. Who knows? Uh, Pros and cons. I like streaming from this time slot a lot better because I catch the East Coast at lunchtime, or the West Coast at breakfast, East Coast at lunch, Europe at dinner time. Uh, Once you get used to working through the night, it's not too bad. And I mean, if you can't enjoy a mojito at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe there's something wrong with you. Or you're just a judgmental. I caught myself. I'm a lot better at being a little bit nicer and all that. What's up, philosopher? But yeah, that is a good marinade, though. I mean, let's see how it's. Still a bit of adjustments yet to be made on this recipe, but a lot of potential, though. I'm excited to fiddle around with it. Probably can do the same thing with chicken. That was mojito, black beans, corn, a salad. Made a little quick marinade for the shrimp. But some lessons learned. I'm going to have to redo this recipe a couple times and it'll be a lot better next time. But the mojito, on point. Kiko, basta! Che cosa è il tuo problema? Che cosa è il tuo problema, mio cane? Hey! Tutto a posto, tranquillo. Kikino, tranquillo. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of garlic. I don't think shrimp would hurt them. A lot of sugar. I mean, I think the wieners will be okay. You know, I'll give them a little bit of cheese later, and they'll appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, this is much preferred, isn't it, Danny? It's your go-to noodles. Fuck. Barilla. I don't know. I cook what I know. Pasta's easy. The guy, you know, and I'm sure if you want to make the best pasta ever, maybe you should make it fresh or whatever. Well, the boys at Barilla are pretty good at what they do. Believe it or not, they've been in business forever. Do you really think you're going to make better pasta than what you can get from Barilla? And yeah, sure, if you're trying to make like ravioli or something like that, or little, I don't know, pockets of mouth. I was trying to say like an orgasm in your mouth and make it without it being too obvious like a wiener joke, but you know, that's how it came out. But if you're trying to make like ravioli or, you know, tortellini or something like that where you stuff it in and then you bite down and then it kind of explodes and the filling comes out in your mouth and it's excellent. Depends on the cut of meat, but yeah, I'll usually go with beef or pork. What's going on, Mitch? How you doing? You already missed the lemon throw of the day. Right here, had to turn the camera around because of, you know, the glare. But people want to see the yard. I guess we can make that happen. Just in case anybody doubted that where I actually am. I think that looks like Hawaii, yeah. Either that or I'm pretty good at faking it, but I do what I can, Mitch. I do what I can, you know, and I might have found my first brand partner here, so stand by. You know, we'll see. We'll see if they shrimp. Oh, that was a giveaway. That was a clue. We will see if they are willing to ship the sample product to Hawaii. We'll see. Birria ramen, it's all right. I prefer Italian food over Japanese food. I might be able to be convinced to make a milkshake, though. We'll see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna soak these because there's a lot of sugar in it, and I want easy cleanup. Mango shake or orange? I don't know. You're gonna have to elaborate, philosopher. Have you taken the boat out? Uh, Still working on the engine. I think you know, I'm starting to realize why I got a little bit of a deal on it. But um, probably gonna just wave the white flag and take it to a mechanic here once I have the availability. Yeah, I don't know if it's a great idea, but I want to be able to use it. I tried the easy stuff, uh, and I'm sure it is something easy. I just don't know what easy thing it is. I'm missing something obvious, and it's very, very frustrating. What's up, Reno Cowboy? How you doing? Well, I said hi too, bud. I think we're about equal on the saying hi department. Well, I'm good. That's good. Are you actually from Reno? Or are you just a really big fan of Reno 911? All right, well, sorry for assuming you're a cowboy from Reno. I think that is, what most people would assume in my situation. All right, ask away. Well, Daenerys, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna go back to walk the dogs, and then I'm gonna go to work. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll sneak in going to the grocery store because I'm running out of fresh groceries. Do you know Red Leather the singer? I feel like I'm walking into a trap, but no, no, I do not, Reno Cowboy. You know my friend Deez? He's also a singer. I think, the first half is like Imagine or something. But just imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Not the best setup, but what are you gonna do? I think so, Danny. It should be pretty good. It should be pretty chill. So was Reno 911 an accurate depiction of your police department? All right, for what guy? Oh man, that's disappointing, Reno. Shuffle. Giggle. I'll look them up. I'll look them up, Reno Cowboy. You know, do I need to have the safe search on my Google account? You know, what's it going to do to my algorithm? You know? What is it? Red Leather Strap? Is that the band's name? I'm sorry. I saw it earlier, but, you know, I'm not. It's a long way to reach out. You know? Oh, my dog's barking at a grocery bag. Just red leather. All right. We'll look them up. I will look them up. What's up, Muyed? Bits, how you doing? Muyed Pits? Muyed? I don't know. I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing that one, but is it Mr. or Mrs. Pitts? How you doing? See what? There. That's what you get to see. Oh, well. He's over standing by the door now. It was just kind of a stare down, and the grocery bag won. I like my little adobe. Yeah, I really don't have anything exciting to say. I didn't even have to make fun of anybody's mother today, so I think that's a win. Baby steps. Well, a lot of people left, so possibly reinforcing their behavior of, oh, I bark, and I keep barking. The lawn people go away. So guess what? What's going to happen the next time the lawn people come back? Yeah, they're gonna bark, and they're gonna bark again, and they're gonna bark more, and then the tree fell outside across the street the other day. The chainsaw guy was there, so they're wrapping up until they're done with the yard work. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to sleep anyways because guess what? The wiener dogs aren't gonna sleep because they're on guard. I always make sure to go to bed hydrated. I'll help you have better sleep, recovery from workouts, all that bullshit. Well, that was just to rehydrate. I mean, this is pretty smooth. You don't need it. You've seriously screwed up if you need a chaser for a mojito. But, and let's be honest, water is not the best chaser. It does not really neutralize anything. I don't know, Coke. I mean, juice, you know, anything with sugar usually does a little bit better job than water. You could even say beer. Chasing anything with, I don't know. I don't know what bar is serving up milk as a chaser, but it'd be kind of cool. I do like milk. Hmm. What's going on? Cherish Strong, how are you today? Usually, streams usually just me cooking dinner, making cocktails, generally, uh, well, careful what you wish for, Danny. You know, we talk conspiracies, uh, but yeah, usually food and drink is the primary, and talk, argue with the trolls, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think I need a new ski mask, Danny. The little thing came undone. I think it looks a lot better when you got like the two eye holes. But now it's just kind of out there. But I don't know. Anything anything you can imagine. I'll usually bite on just about anything. You know, sometimes somebody's mother bangs Sasquatch and, trying to serve Sasquatch with a paternity suit. Uh, but Sasquatch is saying, no, it can't be mine. Stuff like that. I could, Sometimes, somebody will throw out 9/11 or Epstein or, there really aren't too many bounds. But there's always food involved. Yeah, well, Sasquatch comes up a lot. What about the dog man love? That sounds like a good way to get banned from the petting zoo. Or the Humane Society. I guess a good way to get banned from the Humane Society would have been more accurate. Okay, well, yeah, sometimes one letter makes a pretty big difference, Cherish. Wow. All right. Well, I've ate all my food, finished my drink. Dogs bark and go outside. Been up all night. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Cherish, it was nice of you to join us, Daenerys. Anybody else that sneaked in, It's always good to catch up, Danny. I hope you have a great day with the rest of your work day. I mean, you're on the downhill. I think you'll make it till Wednesday at this point. It was hump day, and you never know. But I'm going to sign off, so have a great day. God bless. Have a good one.